What is up, guys, gals, minions? It's me, Proxy, and as you can see here, we are playing Justice Gods Among Us multiplayer, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Now, today I'm going against a yellow cop, Hal Jordan, which is really unusual. You do get this costume by winning one ranked match online. Really easy to get, and a really awesome costume. Look at that. He does try and use some kind of lantern grab on me, but it does not work. You got to be careful of lantern grab because it is very spammable and very easy to pull off. So if you are a Green Lantern player, be careful about using that thing because you may get a lot of hatred for it, and you may get a lot of winnings for it as well. I do use a 5-hit combo that, as you know, I really use the uppercut triangle combo, really good. Now doing some downwards cuts. Oh, I'm bashing him around. I did try to use a toolbox against him earlier, but he was able to block that with a Gatling gun to the balls. Why is it all the range attacks hitting you in the balls? I am not entirely sure. Now, as you can see here, this yellow lantern is using some really cool range moves there, and there's some really good range moves for the Green Lantern. Some really spammable moves to it. He seems to have a lot of spammable moves. You've got to be really careful. He has some really good combos there, as you can see there. Now, one thing I have against Green Lantern is that he has some really, what would you say? He has very unimaginative attacks. Like, he uses like a spiked bat, and I don't know, whenever I've seen like Green Lantern, he always uses like really sucky stuff. It seems that Hal Jordan has a very terrible imagination. Now, as you can see here, the Green Lantern trying to use his range attacks here, trying to spam them, keep me at a distance. I do end up using a plane engine on his face, which must have hurt him quite a bit. Now, I have knocked down his first health bar, as you can see here, so I'm just trying to chip away as much as I can here. Now, this is one of my first like earlier matches when I first started playing multiplayer, but it's still a really cool match. And oh, look, you can see there, look, Hal Jordan tried to use that grab again, and I'm trying to stop him with some wingdings. He's using those range attacks, and I'm using my aerial range attacks. I really love those wingdings. Really good against those kind of like ground attacks. Oh, and he's going in for a lantern grab there. You got to be really careful, as I said, because you can continuously spam those. So I'm going to have to try and play ball with him a bit here. Oh, and I use my shockwave. Oh, there we go. Super move right into his face, and I finish him off. Love this super move. What is your favorite super move out of all of the Injustice characters? Comment section below. Oh, a little bit of lag there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know. Anyway, onwards to the next match. Moving on to the next match now, and this is a Nightwing versus a Green Arrow. Now, I really love the Green Arrow character. I haven't actually played as him much myself, but he's got some really cool combos, some really good special moves too. He has like different types of arrows that he can use, some really cool stuff. And as you can see here, I'm trying to kick his butt as much as possible. I try to be careful about Green Arrows because they've got some really awesome close combat moves, which is quite surprising because obviously they are kind of like a long-range character at the same time. But yeah, so in a way, he's a really good all-arounder. So I'm trying to use my stick here, trying to keep him at a distance, as you can see. Because I really hate when there's some really talented Green Arrow players out there and they can kick your butt. But this guy seems to be pretty cool. He's dodging a lot of my attacks, trying to use some of my own like stick attacks here. Oh, trying to use flying grations, trying to use my own like little back attacks and stuff like that. Not seems to be working. I do a meter burn Catherine with spin there, and it did kick his butt a little bit. Oh, I'm going for the super. Now, I don't actually know how to block the super of a Green Arrow, so you got to be really careful. I'll let you enjoy this though. Pretty cool. And there you go, takes off loads of health. Oh, and I was able to do a level transition. That was so lucky. Taste Crystal in the face. Now, through this level transition, it seems we've knocked Green Arrow into some kind of prison room for Superman's extraterrestrial kind of enemies and bad guys. Some really iconic ones too, like that kind of like Staryu kind of thing. I say Staryu, I know it's Pokemon, but I know it's not actually a Pokemon. But yeah, isn't that from the one where it kind of like mind controls Justice League members or something? Really cool that they've been able to fit it in there. Now, I am kicking Green Arrow's ass a lot here. He's only got half his health left. Trying to use some wingdings here, obviously, and trying to use some range attacks. Try and mix things up. Oh, going in for a super move. Can I finish him off? Oh, and I go in for the super move, and I am actually able to defeat the Green Arrow. Really good player though, he did really well. Some really awesome moves that Green Arrow can do, as I said, so you got to be really careful about that guy. But anyway, victory to me, awesome. Now moving on to the final match, which is actually Damian Wayne versus Superman, who it seems is in some kind of like convict outfit, which is pretty cool. Don't know how to unlock that. Comment section below if you know. Really awesome. But anyway, this is a really interesting match because I get pwned by Superman, it seems. Now, you've got to be really careful about Superman because obviously Nightwing has a lot of cool like aerial moves. You can do the wingdings. You can do loads of really cool stuff. And it really, for any kind of aerial character, Superman is really good to use against because, I don't know, he just has loads of aerial counters. You'll see. I tried to use some like aerial kicks, aerial anything, and he's able to like do aerial uppercut. It's nuts. It's insane. Do get a 5-hit combo in there, trying to chip away as much health as possible. Now, you got to be careful as well because Superman has some really awesome range attacks as well. He has heat vision. He has heat laser eyes. He has heat everything. He's got heat fist. Jeez, he's got to be really careful. He's knocking a lot of my health, though. We are kind of stalemating at the moment. He does throw some kind of little drone explosive robot at me, though, and takes the rest of my top half of my health off, though. Now he's going to start using his heat rays again. He does like to use like a combination of heat lasers and then heat beam shots? I'm not entirely sure. Using the robot there to try and gain some more ground, knock him into the kind of the corner. Now he is trying to poke my face again with some more heat waves. He tries to use his super, but obviously I was knocked on the floor there, so he flew right over my face. So I was pretty lucky. Trying to use my own super, really bad idea, because he already had like only a tiny bit of his level 2 bit of health. So that was a really bad idea. But anyway, we're now stalemating again. He has got more health. He has got the high ground. Going to use some more ranged attacks for me. I'm trying to use my own range attacks, trying to get in closer to him, but it seems like he's just completely keeping me at bay with his own range attacks. It is getting really hard. Trying to do some jumps and stuff right here. Keeping away from that drone. Do not want him to use that drone. Trying to use the drone myself. He's able to fly right over that though. Bad luck for me. Now trying to put in as much force as possible. See if I can kick his ass. Going into stick mode. Can I do anything here? Can I stop him? Oh, try and use an uppercut, but he kicks me right in the face and I lose. I hope you've enjoyed these memes, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.